Welcome to Advent Dinner Church, week 2. This is the week we focus on the gift of joy. Last week we focused on the gift of hope. And you may recall that hope is more than just wishing that things would get better or hoping that maybe things will be better soon. It really is much deeper than that. The kind of hope that we have is based on the faithfulness of God, the one who has promised to be with us, the one who was born for us on Christmas, died for us on Good Friday, and rose again for us on Easter Sunday. And so it's hope that is based on God's promise. Well, today, the gift is joy. And joy is one of those things, too, that there is sort of the meaning and then the deeper meaning. We want to focus on that because this is more than just happiness or feeling good. I like the way it's put in Nehemiah. It says, "The joy of the Lord is my strength." Now, what's interesting about that is it's not the other way around. It's not, well, the strength of the Lord produces my joy. But no, it says the joy of the Lord is my strength, which means that the joy is something that is a gift to us. It's based, again, on God's promise to us, that we can count on God no matter what. You know, these times are tough for all of us, and there are many challenges, and it is difficult sometimes to find that joy. But to remember that joy is not a feeling. Joy is a gift that comes to us. Over the course of these next couple of Advent Wednesdays, we're going to have opportunity to sing together. Next week on Wednesday, we hope to gather in the parking lot to share a family Christmas ornament on the tree and to sing some carols. And then 2 weeks, we will have the Holden Village evening prayer service by candlelight. Wonderful time, just a couple days before Christmas. And we've got some special things coming up for Christmas Eve. Well, today, as we prepare to light 2 Advent candles, I'm reminded of that passage from the prophet Isaiah where it says, "Comfort, comfort my people." I'm in the home that I grew up in Ohio, and this is a place that I find great comfort. This is an Advent wreath that my dad made out of a log with 4 holes drilled in it and some candles in it. I find great comfort in this. And again, comfort is not just about feeling good or being comfortable, but it's knowing that I am safe, that we are safe in God's hands. And so I want to light 2 candles as we prepare for the song, "Comfort, Comfort My People." First, we light the candle that represents the gift of hope. And second, the gift of joy.
Comfort, comfort now my people, tell of peace, so says our God. Comfort those who sit in darkness, mourning under sorrow's load. To God's people now proclaim that God's pardon waits for them. Tell them that their war is over, God will reign in peace forever. For the herald's voice is crying in the desert far and near, calling us to true repentance, since the reign of God is here. Oh, that warning cry obey, now prepare for God away. Valleys rise to greet the Savior, hills bow down in humble favor. Straight shall be what long was crooked, and the rougher places plain. Let your hearts be true and humble, as befits God's holy reign. For the glory of the Lord now on earth is shed abroad, and all flesh shall see the token that God's word is never broken.
Pastor Kate here.
And Mr. Greg, and also
we have our son William, who's home from Hope College.
And Ella, who's at Madonna University.
And we're blessed to be able to bring to you story time for our second week of Advent as we've lit the candles for hope and the candles for joy. And one of the things that really brings us joy as a family are animals. And that led me to think of story time that we would share when the kids were little. Around bedtime, we get a lot of books out of the library in regards to Christmas and the Christmas story. But we still have this book that's in our home that was given to us by my aunt when Will was just a baby. And we would read different portions out of it. It's a collection of things. And one of our favorites that we've actually gone back to and actually done in church when we were at another church before Calvary was something known as The Friendly Beast, which is an English Christmas carol.
So that's a song, huh?
It's a song,
Okay.
and we have it written, and we'll be doing it as a poem. And it also reminded me of just the wonderful imagery that we get from the prophets that tell us that in Jesus' coming, all of the things that we find can sometimes not be together, like animals in particular really can be. And so we hear this from the book of Isaiah, the 11th chapter.
Verse 6. In that day, the wolf and the lamb will live together. The leopard will lie down with the baby goat. The calf and the yearling will be safe with the lion, and a little child will lead them all.
Jesus brings all of that about. So our carol that we're going to share tonight as a family talks about sheep, talks about a cow, talks about doves. I didn't have a bird, so I have
An angel.
An angel that's playing a flute that kind of sounds like a bird, and then a donkey. So thank you for receiving this story time, and we hope that you enjoy The Friendly Beasts.
Jesus, our brother, strong and good, was humbly born in a stable rude, and the friendly beasts around him stood. Jesus, our brother, strong and good. I, said the sheep with curly horn, I gave him wool for his blanket warm. He wore my coat on Christmas morn. I, said the sheep with curly horn.
I, said the dove from rafters high. I cooed him to sleep so he would not cry. We cooed him to sleep, my mate and I. I, said the dove from rafters high.
I, said the cow, all white and red. I gave him my manger for his bed. I gave him my hay to pillow his head. I, said the cow, all white and red.
I, said the donkey, shaggy and brown. I carried his mother, uphill and down. I carried her safely to Bethlehem town. I, said the donkey, shaggy and brown. And every beast, by some good spell, in the stable dark, was glad to tell of the gift he gave, Emmanuel, the gift he gave, Emmanuel.
So God is truly with us, and we hope that you are finding him and finding his joy, particularly this week. Have a blessed Advent Wednesday. Stay in hope.